The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
Well, here we are on a Friday. Good morning, everyone. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO FM in Jesup, 105.5 FM. Booth, I got that legal ID in just right, didn't I?
Just in time.
Just in time.
Yes. WIFO FM, 105.5 Big Dog Country.
Jim Smith, former program director here at Big Dog Country Radio. World famous Butch and Bob Show here on this Friday morning, brought to you by Nips Car Wash and Murphy Builder Supply. And Bob, great point this morning on the Georgia pick there. We were all standing out there in the green room just anxiously waiting for who you're going to pick in that poem.
Like y'all didn't know who I was picking.
Well, we were really shocked when you picked Georgia.
Well, Bob, who do we have in here this morning?
Got all kinds of celebrities in here. Got Mr. Jim Booth Neesmith, Mr. Raymond Brown, and Sean O'Quinn.
Okay.
And Molly's waiting in the wings. Yeah.
So
I think they want to talk about Shop with the Cop first. So who wants to go first?
Well, I can kind of bring us a little lead in on that and let Raymond jump in. But tomorrow morning at Walmart at 7 a.m., the Wankan Exchange Club will be doing our annual Shop with a Cop, which is a program that we've been doing now for, y'all going to have to jump in on this, I can't remember.
Around 99, I think.
Yeah, so we're getting close to 19, 20 years of doing this. And this is just a program that was brought into fruition by some of our original Exchange Club members many years ago. And it's where we bring some children in and we allow them to shop with not just our cops, but it's our first responders, it's our firefighters, it's all of our folks out there doing a public service, and they come and they get to enjoy a morning of shopping with them. We provide them with, jump in here on this, Raymond, how much money we give them?
$130 per kid.
Yeah, $130 per kid, and I think this year we've got 38 kids that will be that we will have out there, but this is something that's going to start at 7 in the morning, and it just provides an opportunity for these kids who may not, have an opportunity to get as much, to have an opportunity to go and maybe, get themselves something for Christmas, or purchase, some Christmas items for perhaps their family members. It's just a really, really wonderful thing that we've done. It's very moving once you get involved with it, but it's something that we as an Exchange Club are very proud to be able to provide for these children of this community. Raymond?
And I think if you were to poll most of our members of the Exchange Club, 90+%, if not 100%, would tell you that this is probably the thing that they enjoy throughout the year more than anything else. That they come and just enjoy watching the look on these kids' faces. And one of the things they brought up Wednesday I thought was pretty interesting was that it's not just the financial aspect of these kids that may not have the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip or whatever for Christmas that they would get otherwise, but the social aspect too. Some of these kids are not in the best environment, so to speak, and it gives them a chance to come out. And one of the things that was part of the original idea was, let's just say you've got a child that's in a bad way at home, and they're afraid to talk to a cop or a police officer because of maybe what their parents say. And then they come out to this experience and they see what a police officer is all about, and they have fun with them when they're walking through the aisles, and they build that relationship. And so maybe something's going on in their home down the road, and they're not going to be as hesitant to reach out and say and grab one and just say, listen, I need some help. So that's a big benefit from this too.
All right, somebody just text in, how do they get a child on the list, for next year or whatever the case may be?
We reach out to all of the school counselors, and I'll say Denise Martin played a huge role this year for us and got with all the counselors, and the counselors at the schools are the ones that provide us the names for the most part. There may be a few. So if you do have someone in mind, you can reach out to one of us and we can work on that for you for sure. But Denise reached out to all the parents or guardians. Some of them are guardians of these kids. I think there was, out of the 38, she had talked to 34 of them. And she may have talked to the other 4 by now. This was as of Wednesday. So And like Jim said, it was 38, but last year I think we had 43. So a lot of times there'll be one or two kids that'll show up that if we can, we'll squeeze them in. Now, if a bunch show up, we can't do that. But so we try to limit it to the number that the counselors give us, and we have everything planned out. I would say out of the 17 years I've been doing it, this is probably going to be the most organized year we've ever had. I mean, we've got them cookies and stuff with Santa first thing in the morning.
Well, did y'all
Santa's
get
coming
women
in.
involved in the club? Did they help organize and put it together?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So that's the reason why it's really organized this year, right?
That's right, but we supervise.
We supervise. So you're going to have 38 kids there at Walmart in the morning. They're going to be with a cop or a first responder or someone like that. They'll have $130 to use to be able to purchase items for Christmas. Is that correct?
Correct.
And I know the years I was involved in Exchange Club, some of those kids want to buy something for their brother, the little sister, their mom. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's probably the most heartwarming part of it is you really get to see the true spirit of Christmas in these kids. Mm-hmm. You give them the opportunity. You think about these kids these days. You give them X amount of dollars, and they're wanting to go buy the latest and greatest things for themselves. And these kids, this isn't their mindset. You give them this amount of money, and most of them their initial reaction is my brother needs socks, or my sister needs a coat, or my mom, she doesn't have anything she can do her hair with, or something like that, you know. And I mean, you really get a sense of just the true need there, but you really are reminded of what the true reason of Christmas is all about, and it is about giving.
Well, we know the Exchange Club is children focused in their giving throughout the year, so y'all do several fundraisers during the year, golf tournament and things of that sort. So 38 times 130 is quite a bit of money, and then other things that y'all do for the children in this county. Just a great community project for the Exchange Club.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've done this year is we've reached out to every counselor also, not in addition to the Shop with a Cop, to let us know, proactively let us know when there's a child that those 3 or 4 days that it's cold during the year here in South Georgia, we'll buy them a jacket. If they need glasses, let us know. We've reached out because, I mean, sometimes it kind of feels like we're begging to give this money away to these kids, and we need to know. I mean, if somebody doesn't tell us, we won't know what the need is.
So. You want to make sure it goes to children that really need it.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And just so everybody knows, the Exchange Club, we meet at 12 o'clock noon at Western Sizzlin every Wednesday, for the most part. And it's a fun group. I'd say right now our membership we have a big time every single Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So Shop with the Cop tomorrow morning. So it starts at what time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So if you happen to be in there tomorrow and you see a bunch of kids and cops walking around, that's what it's about.
And we talk about this every year, but a note to any potential shoplifters out there. This happened one year.
It did.
They shoplifted during Shop with a Cop. When they pulled up to the parking lot, they had to see 50 police cars and state patrol and all that kind of good stuff. And some genius decided to shoplift, and Luther decided to tackle him when he was running out the door. So.
I remember that. Yeah. Some people's needs are so great that
for once could have been a want.
Yeah, this is probably a need here. Probably a big want too. Are greater than their common sense.
I don't know about y'all, but I particularly wouldn't want to be tackled by Luther.
No, sir.
You want to get Bill Ingvall and hang on him. Here's your sign.
There you go.
That was the old days when you had to tackle. Now they have tasers.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't have to tackle you anymore. They just tase you.
Yeah, and I just saw a new device that comes. Some 200 cops in L.A. are going to be trying. They call it the Batman device, where you shoot it toward them and it wraps some sort of cord around them, and stops them where they can't go anywhere and mobilize them. So you don't have to tase them. You can actually stop them with a cord going around them. Wow. It's called the Batman device. So it'll be interesting to see if that ever takes off other than just tasing. You ever been tased, Sean? Sean, have you ever been tased? Booth?
That would be a no.
No, I've really tried to never put myself in the position to let that happen. I've probably been close a few times, but
Raymond's a baker, so he had never been tased. He's never done anything wrong, Straight and narrow Raymond Brown there.
Wow.
Moving right along.
All right, shop with the Cop with Exchange Club tomorrow morning at the Jesup Walmart starting at 7 o'clock. 38 very happy young kids tomorrow morning. Going to have a great time there with Shop with the Cop and have $130 to make their Christmas even better.
Right, and before we move on to our next subject, I just want to take a moment and just give a shout out to Sharon McCrary. She's been very instrumental in getting this organized for us this year. Also, our president, Robin Brockington. She's been instrumental in trying to keep us focused on where we need to go. But Sharon has kind of taken the reins and has been in contact with the folks at Walmart and to all the folks out there at Walmart. They're all going to be stepping up and helping out tomorrow with they're bringing in Santa. And like we said, we're going to have the kids eat cookies with the cops with Santa. And so they're just want to thank all those folks for everything that they do. This is a large undertaking, and we could not do it just as the club alone. So just want to say thanks to those folks.
All right, Jim, Sean, a message here from a cop. They can arrange for you to experience tasing.
Thank you, but that's okay.
Please tell Mike Lane to quit texting and driving. And I'll leave that alone. I'll probably have a taser waiting on me when I walk out the door now.
Oh, guys, good luck. And just a hats off to the Exchange Club for doing this for the kids here in Wayne County. All right, we got a second session coming up.
So our next subject is also part of the Wayne County Exchange Club.
That's right. We got three sessions this morning.
So it's Wayne County Exchange Club, Hospice, South Georgia. We're doing a magic show. The magic show is going to be January the 11th. We do have sponsorships. We're going to be doing sponsorships through next week, Friday of next week. Anybody wants to do a sponsorship, they need to call me at my office, 588-1051. We have...
you good on Friday, Sean?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We have... we have...
But not Friday afternoons, are you?
We have sponsorships in the amount of $1,000. If you give $1,000, you get 10 VIP tickets. We have a $500 sponsorship. You get 6 VIP tickets. And then we have a $250 sponsorship. You get 2 tickets.
Now, this is a magic show, right?
This is the magic show. It's going to be January the 11th. We're going to have 2 shows. It's going to be held at the auditorium at the high school. We're going to have 2 shows, one at 3, one at 7. You can choose whichever. If you are one of the ones
this is a Saturday, right?
It is. If you want to do the 10...
Before we get into all the details, let's kind of lay the paint the canvas first here.
Okay.
Who's the musician and what can we expect?
Mark the Magic Man.
Mark the Magic Man.
Yes, and he's going to do magic.
That makes sense.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I don't
Apparently,
know.
he must be pretty good for you all to bring him in.
I don't really know a whole lot about him. I know that he was highly recommended. He's very good. And with some of these sponsorships, you're going to get a one-on-one with him. So you'll be able to go backstage, and he's going to do some tricks for you and everything like that. So it's pretty neat. But he supposedly is really, really good.
It must be. So tell us about the sponsorships again.
Go ahead, Raymond.
I just want to add, we're doing this in conjunction with Hospice of South Georgia. So it's a joint fundraiser for both organizations.
Okay.
And so we got the board from Hospice and all the Hospice employees. They're all pitching into, along with all the exchange-ites. So I believe that Caleb Popple is one of the ones, Caleb and Robin Brockington, the two that are really heading this thing up for both organizations. And I think Caleb has actually seen Mark the Magic Man before, and he was singing his praises. So, and I believe we may be seeing something with a car, maybe.
I don't know. They're talking about doing a car where they can make it disappear. So I'm not real sure about that yet.
Yeah.
So
repo guys do that every day.
Yeah, they really do. And Mark would probably be good at that job. But I think he likes doing the magic for
magic
people.
On the stage.
Yeah.
How are they going to get the car on the stage?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it makes it appear there, and then you'll make it disappear there again. I don't know.
Yeah, folks, the only way to find out is go ahead and get a ticket to this.
That's right.
And how do you get a ticket to it?
So you can call my office, 588-1051. I'm in charge of the VIP tickets. So anybody wants a VIP ticket,
and this
which
is at Country Financial on South First Street.
That's right. All the VIP tickets are going to be in the front rows, those 3 sections, those front 3 sections. You're going to be able to buy a ticket there. The ticket will be numbered, so you will have an assigned seat. When you get to the show, we'll have people there taking you to your seats and everything, so you'll know where you're going. Only thing we need to know is, do you want to go to the 3 o'clock show or the 7 o'clock show? Again, Again, we have a $1,000 sponsorship gets you 10 VIP tickets. $500 sponsorship gets you 6. A $250 gets you 2. And then if you decide you do a $250, but you need one more ticket, you can buy a VIP ticket, and I'll try my best to get you seated where all 3 tickets are together. We have sold some. Woody Folsom, I will say this, Woody Folsom is our presenting sponsor. So he wrote the biggest check. He's getting 30 tickets. Country Financial, me, I'm a sponsor. Rozier Transportation, or Rozier Transport, State Farm, Robin Brockington, Eubanks, Down to Earth, Wayne County Tourism, Allstate, Will Hurst, Jones Prescription Shop, Crandall Eye, Western Sizzlin', Interstate Unlimited Federal Credit Union, Harrison Company, and Dr. Jeffrey Harris are all of our sponsors right now.
Okay,
so
and the tickets are $20 each.
The VIP
tickets are $20 each.
$20 each. If you want a general seat, which will be the section back, and then the third section in the back, is $20 for adults. It's $15 for adults. It's $5 for kids 12 and under.
Okay, so 20 for VIP, 15 for general admission, and 5 for kids.
That's right.
And what age on the kids?
12 and under.
12 and under. And we're going to be giving away. Y'all gave us some tickets to give away on VIP section.
Yes.
And we'll be giving these away. I don't know when we're going to give them away. It's not going to be today. It'll
You got
probably be
till
after the first
January.
year.
Yeah,
It'll
January
probably be after
11th,
the first
so.
year. Maybe. As the Solitaire, it says Magic Chat Productions presents Solitaire, a magic and illusion show featuring Mark the Magic Man.
Yep.
Benefiting the Wayne County Exchange Club and Hospice of South Georgia. Going to be held on Saturday, January 11th at the K. Cagle Theater of Performing Arts there at Wayne County High School.
And you have 6 tickets for the 3 p.m. and 6 tickets for the 7 p.m. to give
We'll
away.
have to get them organized here.
And these tickets will be a great stocking stuffer.
They sure
Stocking
would.
stuffer.
They'd be great for that because they
Stocking.
fit in a stocking
They'll
very
fit.
well.
They'll fit in a kid's sock. These are actually the smallest tickets I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
They're pretty though.
Yeah,
they're small.
They're really,
Yeah.
they're great.
Okay, they're fun size.
Yeah, they're the fun size. That's
Fun
for
size
sure.
tickets.
But it should be fun. We'd like for everybody to come out. If you're looking for just general tickets, you can call Caleb at Hospice, or you can probably call Robin, I think, at State Farm.
Mm-hmm.
They should have those.
Okay, well, we'll need y'all back on the first part of the year
We'll be
and
here.
to have to kind of remind people about it once again.
Yep, we'll be
All
here.
right. Well, we got Molly sitting back there from the DA. So we got 2 folks leaving right now to go to work, they say. And take care, y'all. Bye-bye. See you, Jim. See you, Raymond. All right. And we got Molly. Molly, Bob was trying to figure out your last name the other day.
Molly.
Yeah, he knew what it was.
I told him you got a new name. You got married.
I did.
I know the name. But
Yeah.
like,
Well,
you
yeah.
didn't let everybody know that you got married because
It was all over Facebook.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, they're not alone. I've had several people do that. But yes, I do have a new name. I got new business cards and
Okay. So what is your last name now?
Hall.
Hall. That's what
Yep.
Bob said, Hall. So Molly Hall, here from the DDA. Tell us what's going on, Molly.
Well, Sean and I are here. He invited me to tag along with him today. And we are here to talk about the Wayne County Toy Drive that the City of Jesup is currently responsible for organizing. The Toy Drive has been in existence for, I guess, close to 20 years now. And Sean was instrumental, as well as a group of other people and an Exchange Club, in creating the Toy Drive. And we provide toys for close to 1,000 kids each year. We get recommendations from the school system and from the school counselors, kind of like Shop with a Cop. And those children are put on a list. People also can apply and get applications at City Hall. Currently, this year, that application period has ended, and they do have the list finalized for this year. But we provide a lot of toys for a lot of kids. It's not quite as extensive as what Shop with a Cop does. They don't get quite as much through this, but we service a lot more kids. That each kid gets about a large toy, a medium-sized toy, and some stocking stuffers. And so I'll let Sean talk a little bit about how it came to be and the history.
So we were at Exchange Club one day, and several years ago, and a group came to talk to us about wanting a donation, and they were going to go buy toys for these kids. And I asked them, I said, well, where are you going to where are you going to buy the toys? And the guy that was over it said, well, we're going to Savannah, we're going to buy the toys. And I started thinking, number one, $500 is not a lot of money if that's all he's getting. And number two, why would he go out of town to Savannah to buy these toys? We got places here in town we could do that. So I talked to a couple friends of mine, and Renee Dixon and Jennifer Reeder and Sharon McCrary, and I asked them, I said, if I started a toy drive next year, would you guys help? And they said, absolutely. So the following year, I went to the person who had done it come the year before, and I told him, I said, I think I'm going to start a toy drive. And he said, great. I don't want to do it anymore. I said, all right, great. This works out. So Exchange Club gave us the $500 to start it, and then Rotary stepped up. They gave $501 because they didn't want to be outdone by the Exchange Club. So we collected $1,001 right off the bat, and then other folks started donating some money, and then we tried to do slightly used toys. That was a complete disaster, that went away. So now all we ask for is a new toy unwrapped, and it can be for a boy.
Packaging.
Yes, it can be for a boy or a girl. Doesn't matter. If you'll take it to City Hall, that'd be great. We have an account at Interstate Federal Credit Union, so if you want to make a monetary donation, you can either give it to me, take it to City Hall, and give it to Tracy or Molly, or you can take it right up to Interstate and just say, hey, can you put this in the toy drive? And they will do that for you. We are still collecting toys, all right? So that is one thing that I do want to make sure everybody understands. If you're a business out there and would like to have a box, you don't have a box, City Hall has boxes. Run by City Hall, get you a box, put it in your business. I have one in my business, and every so often I go by and buy a bunch of toys and put them in the box. We'll be collecting those on the 18th, I believe.
Yes, gifts. The kids the parents will start picking up toys for the kids on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, and towards the week before, the end of the week before, City Hall will be calling everybody and letting the parents know which day they can come pick up, because they do have it organized down to a T of when they should come, so that it's not chaos.
And we are looking for volunteers to help to put the toys together, because what we do is when you fill out the form, there's things on there like, do you need toys for a boy, for a girl, what specific type item, does the boy want a football and a girl want a baby doll? We take those forms and we try to get as close to that, what they're wanting, what their wish list is, and put it in a bag. So we need people for maybe next week at City Hall to come and to kind of help put those toys together, to put them in the bag, and that way they're ready. So when the parent comes, all they got to do is say, hey, I'm Sean O'Quinn. They pull the form. Okay, here's your form. We go get the bag. Here's your bag. Okay. And then that's basically how it works.
And then how are the toys distributed?
The parent comes to City Hall and picks the bag of toys up, and then they can take it home and they can do whatever they want to do, whether wrap them or whatever they want to do.
Okay. Sounds great. I know the toy draw has been going on for a long time. What year did you take over that and start that?
Lord have mercy. I think it was a long time ago. I think it was somewhere around 2001, 2002, something like that. It's been a while.
All right.
Been a very
Molly?
long time.
Well, I just want to say that I think, Tracy Smith does a great job. She's the one that actually heads this up at City Hall, and since the city took it over about maybe 5 years ago, and she does a great job with it. But yes, we always are very thankful for people to come volunteer and help bag those toys. It is a huge undertaking to provide toys for that many kids. So any contribution, monetary, toys, volunteer hours, those are all greatly appreciated.
Okay.
We'll take anything.
Bob, anything for Molly or Sean?
It's a great program.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will put a quick plug in. Our tree lighting is tonight.
Okay. We're talking about the downtown Jesup tree lighting.
Yes, the downtown Jesup tree lighting, the tree right there in front of the old chamber building on the old chamber lawn. We will have a tree lighting tonight at 6 p.m. And then we will have some activities throughout downtown. After the tree lighting, Santa will be at Cafe Euro. We've got some different activities planned in some of the businesses from 6:30 to around 9. So we hope everybody will come out. This year's tree lighting will be in honor of Mr. James Boykin, so his family will be there to light the tree.
Okay.
Very, very, very good. I thought that was a great
It is great. It is great.
And isn't there a parade or something tomorrow? Something going on?
What's that?
Isn't there a parade going on tomorrow?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I've heard something about it.
Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade in downtown Jesup tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. And West Cherry Street, then going down South First Street.
That's like the 180th.
Yeah, something
No, I
along
don't-
there. Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody.
We tried. I think.
At least I got Bob to laugh.
Somebody texted in a birthday this morning that said that Wayne County turns a 204 tomorrow. Is that right?
Wow.
It was 1805 when it was carved out of Appling County and another county or something put together.
Yeah, I think so. Well, there was some. There's two dates, 1803 and 1805, and I can't remember why. Janet Royal could tell you that.
At one time, Wayne County was a long, skinny thing. You know,
I would
down
just
through
pick
Waynesville and stuff
1804.
like that. What's
Yeah.
that?
I just pick 1804. That way you're in between.
yeah, you
I
just
think we were
compromise.
official in 1805, but it was really created in 1803. Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Hey, also, Hannah Wise, I'd like to give a shout out to Hannah Wise. She's having a birthday today. She's 18 years old. That's Todd and Janet Wise's daughter. I'd just like to tell her happy birthday from Uncle Sean, and Epstein didn't kill himself.
Okay. Somebody just texted in. It says the Jesup Shrine Club has a surprise for the parade tomorrow in downtown Jesup. So no telling what these crazy Shriners are going to be up to for tomorrow night.
Nice.
I mean, always it's the most entertaining thing you see in a parade is Shriners. And now they're going to do a surprise? Man.
Yep. It should be.
Can't miss it, folks. Be there.
My dad's a Shriner. I can't wait to see what this is all about.
Maybe he won't tell you. You know,
He
the
won't tell me,
No,
no.
they're sworn to secrecy.
yeah.
He may
very
actually
secret.
forgot already, but
They do so many parades in one
Yes.
day. It's
It's
insane.
amazing.
It is.
I think one year we were their 5th parade that day.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's crazy.
It's crazy how many they can fit into one day.
and then they do them all year long. My dad's
yeah.
always, we're going to Kingsland to do a parade. I'm like, golly, for
Yeah.
what? Submarine Day. I don't know.
All right, sounds great. Well, good luck with the tree lighting ceremony tonight, and that's at 6 o'clock. You said
6 o'clock
in
at the
downtown
Old
Jesup?
Chamber Lawn.
Mhm. And then the parade tomorrow at 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. Just lots going on here at this time of season.
Yeah, there's nothing to do in Wayne County, is there?
Yeah, right.
No, never.
Y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply and by Nips Car Wash. The time now is 8:40. Yeah, we're running a little bit behind, but who cares? We're having a great time this morning here on the Big Dog.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.